obby with me while I tell you how my day was. First and foremost, my day was absolutely shit. So basically, we're in our last period, which is math class, right? We're chilling, we're talking it up, and then
our teacher says, well, the bell rings, it's time for lunch, right? So, we're walking to lunch. Everything's chill. Everything's chill. Like, we're literally, like, best friends right now, right? So after lunch, we're walking back from lunch, right? Then I said, please don't split the pole. I said, please, guys, everybody, please don't split that pole, right? To my friends. Then, you know what this motherfucker did? He split the pole. And I feel like that was on purpose. Because ain't no way, after you just heard me say, please don't split that pole, you split the pole. Like, how? You cannot convince me that you didn't do that shit on purpose. I'm not even kidding. After that, I was heated. I'm like, no, you know what? I'm not working with you on our math projects. And then he said, fine, bruh, it's just a pole. And I was like, no, it's not just a pole. It's 7 years of bad luck, you fucking moron. So basically, after that, we go to band, right? Which is our, like, last period. So, we go to band, right? And then, after our section of, like, playing the drums, because we're in band, after our section of playing the drums, band teacher says, you know what, guys, I'm gonna hand you some new, music sheets for, like, music or whatever, right? So I'm like, yeah, okay, nice, you know? And then I wasn't talking, right? I wasn't talking at all. And then Harrison was like, guys, can we all agree that Zach is just overreacting? It's just a poll. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing, right? So while they're ranting about how it's just a poll, I was just minding my business looking at the wall. So basically, while I'm looking at the wall and being patient as ever, my friend, oh, that was easy as fuck. Anyways, while I'm looking at the wall, looking at my friends start saying, oh yeah, guys, he's not talking. He's like invisible, bruh. He's invisible. Know what? He doesn't even exist. Know what? He's went. So how did I go to non-existent and then invisible and then now the freaking wind? Like, please tell me how that works. Fuck. After that, right? They just start talking about me to my face. And says,
oh my God, what
I
the
heard
fuck?
that the wind is so stupid. I heard that the wind is so annoying. I heard that this and that. And saying all this mean shit about me when I didn't even do shit. So boom.
Bruh.
Teacher says, hey guys, come go back to class. My teacher comes and then, you know, like just normal, right? Then I see my teacher sitting in the hallway, my science teacher sitting in the hallway, right? And she's here to pass me my report card and say, hey, so like your mom has already been notified that you have your report card and that you know you have it. And then as she starts saying that, I started tearing. My eyes started to get watery. And I was like, bro, please, no, I'm not about to cry. Please, I do not want to cry. Please, I'm not trying to cry. You know what happened next? I started fucking crying. I started crying. Not in class, in the hallway. And it was dismissal too. So best believe that hallway was packed. Then I just started crying because, like, bro, how are you expect me to just not say anything or not do anything about people just saying mean stuff right to my face, right in front of me? And then the only person, and I mean the only person that only like cared about how I was feeling and said, are you okay, Zach, was Liam. And that's why Liam is my friend today, because he's just a nice human being. And like, if you're not nice, I don't really care, to be honest. Everybody's still human. If you're not nice, I don't really care. That doesn't mean you can't be friends. That just means like you're not nice. Oh, I don't know why I just did that. That was really stupid. I don't know why I just did that. That was like really stupid.